What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome into King's Court, man. Y'all know what's up. Wasn't too good of a day yesterday, but we about to bounce back strong today, man. What's up, real? We finna cash these tickets today, man.
Hell yeah, Jay. Yesterday was a bad day, but guess what made it even better? It wasn't a bad day just for us. I looked at Twitter. I seen a bunch of my buddies. I went to the sports book. Everybody had that frown on their goddamn face yesterday, bro. So it was a crazy day, not just college basketball, but NBA basketball. So we're gonna get it back today, Jay. Let's get to the first game, man, so we can get to the chat. We have a huge card today, Jay. We're gonna need all the help from the chat we possibly could get. I think I'm crooked a little bit. Let me scoot my chair over some. I already had a parlay up here, Jay. It was Hennessy and Coke, but my wife took it down. So we got to find a new parlay to make. But, Jay, this first game, man, I heard you on low bag talking. You liking the Nets in this spot, too, you said, brother, right?
Hell yeah, bro. I can't say I'm all over the Nets here. They better not come out here bullshitting. I know the shit that's been going on lately. I know every single dog cover yesterday. Fuck that, man. It's time for some of these favorites to hit today, man. And I hope that the Nets are one of them. I'm all over it. I'm gonna be super pissed if they lose this game, which I don't see the Cavs win this game, but the Nets should cover. They should blow them out. The Cavs coming off of a win. We know they shouldn't be winning games right now. The Cavs, they should be tanking, and they beat the Nets this past time on the Nets floor. I know the Nets gonna remember that shit, man. We lost to the Cavs, bro. We let them beat us in our house. We gotta come out there and beat their ass tonight, man. We have 2 straight losses. We gotta come in here and blow them out right before All-Star break. Then we get to the house and go chill and drink. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever we want. Let's put this on the way in the first half.
Hey, I'm with you right there, Jay. I'm trying to get my bring the chat up, but Nets are 1-5 last 6 games. They 1-10 last 11 versus the Cavaliers in Cleveland. They are 4-1 last 5 ATS versus the Cavaliers, though. Cavs are 2-11 at home. They're 29th in the league, bro. And their Cavs are fucking bad, bro. Cavs beat the Nets 99-97 last time they met. This Nets team concerns me a tad bit, though, bro, because they brought these pieces back, and I'm not seeing them play the same amount of defense they played before LeVert and Crabbe came back. They got to get them guys to play the same kind of defense they was playing beforehand. So I'm a little concerned about that. But this is the fucking Cavaliers, J Money. I think me, you, Joey, Gambling Guy, the rest of the Money Gang, we could get out there right now and beat the Cavaliers, bro.
Exactly. Where's the height going to be at? I mean, you have no John Henson, obviously. No Tristan Thompson, which he's been out for a little while. Sadie Osman, he's not going to play this game. Kevin Love, he came back for a couple of games. He's resting tonight. You can't just run him in the dirt like that coming back off an injury. So I'm not so worried. We knew that LeVert, you know what I'm saying, when he came back, was going to mess up just a little bit. But he's still one of their better players. They still got him on a little minutes restriction, whatever. But that game versus the Raptors showed me that the Nets were ready to turn it around. I was on them plus a 10. I think that shit was too easy, but they damn near won the game. That tripped me out. You know what I'm saying? When they came down to a last-second shot, that tripped me out. That showed me that the Nets, they ready to get back to their winning ways. They got their team, you know what I'm saying, had their practices. Like I say, 2 straight losses. I knew they were going to be pretty pissed coming off their Bulls loss. They kept it close versus the Raptors. I didn't expect them to win that game. This is the game where I expect them to look like that old Nets team when they were rolling. And I definitely think we see that tonight. I mean, if you watch that game versus the Raptors, they were on their ass, man. The Raptors had Leonard, Lowry. They had everybody in. You know what I'm saying? Gasol. I like the Nets here. I like for them to bounce back off those 2 losses and go to the break, you know what I'm saying, with a nice, comfortable win.
Hey, I'm with you right there, Jay. And I want to inform everybody, since these first 2 games, I do have a parlay with these first 2 games. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it on Twitter. Nets, money line, first half. It's on my parlay. Besides the Henny and Coke one that the wife took away. But, Nets, first half is a play for me on the parlay that we're building that's getting ready to start with the next 2 games. J Money, so 8, don't scare you whatsoever. What about the first half real quick in that game, man? What's your thoughts on the first half with the points?
Yeah, I like the Nets. I like the Nets first half and full game with this. I can't say I didn't take them first half because we know that the Cavs, sometimes they will come out playing in the first half and then pretty much tank in the second half. But I do feel like that the Nets will come out from this one start to finish. I almost want to say this is one of those first quarter, first half and full games, but I'm definitely on Nets the full game. I can't say I got this this morning way before the line move. When they announced that Love was out, then it went up again. But this line was at 6.5 pretty much all day, you know what I'm saying, all night or whatever. And then it moved to 7.5 this morning once they announced that he was out. I did see some eights out there, but it's looked like this dipped back down to 7.5. It is kind of sort of a lot of points to lay on the road, but I mean, this is the Cavs, and this is the Nets. So I'm willing to bet on the Nets right now in this spot, and this is definitely a bet against spot for me for the Cavs. I saw them damn near piss away that game versus the Knicks. They let the Knicks get 104 points on them. The Knicks haven't been able to score 100 points by damn near anybody. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they tried to tank that game just shows me they're ready to get this season over with. You see the players out there, at some point they're just hooping, which can be good, it can be bad, but you just see them just chunking up shots. They get the ball, they just gonna pull a three like fuck it. We just out here like at the rink. I've seen this. Like the Knicks.
No doubt, no doubt. We're gonna move on real fast, Jay. You made great points. We got these two games that started up. So let me get right to the next one. Bucks. That's what it is for me. I'm on the Bucks -3.5. I'm on the Bucks -4. Loving the Bucks in this spot. Bucks are the best team in the NBA right now. If you ask me personally, one of the best teams in the NBA. Definitely the best team in the East. They're first in points. The average win margin is 8.5. 8, almost 9 points. They're fifth in pace. First in defense efficiency. One thing that does concern me a tad bit is the fact that Indiana is number one in defense at home. Indiana is a great defensive team at home, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Collison. You can't just plug out Oladipo and throw in Wesley Matthews over there and expect the same result and same return. I don't expect it tonight. I think the Bucks go into the All-Star break with a victory tonight, a nice, handsome victory tonight. I'm on the Bucks in this spot, J Money. Like I told you, 3.5 and 4, and my parlay is the Bucks full game, Nets full game money line parlay. Also, Bucks first half money line and Nets first half money line. Both of those two are parlays for me. First half Nets Bucks, full game Nets Bucks parlay. Let's get it.
Exactly. I can definitely see that. I can't say earlier. I'm just on the small shot with the Bucks on the money line. I didn't want to take with the spread because I know that this has been a tight series. The home team has won and covered both meetings this year. We know that the Pacers aren't the same team without Oladipo. I know that this 5-game win streak they hadn't really played anybody, but I do give them credit for their Clippers game because the Clippers were, you know what I'm saying, they had been surprising some people even on the road. I mean, you got to look at it. Me and you know what I'm saying, a bunch of people thought that Lakers game that they played, you know what I'm saying, we thought that the Lakers were going to get it, you know what I'm saying, get it together and beat the Pacers. The Pacers came out there and just dogged them boys. I'm talking about terrible. So, you know what I'm saying, they've actually won 6 straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough, man, because they are at the house. They are hot right now. They're trying to, you know what I'm saying, figure out how to play without Oladipo. So I did take the Bucks on the money line, but it's just crazy because I wouldn't be surprised to see the Pacers keep it going here. When teams have been winning like that, like on the 5-6 game win streak, I tend not to step in front of them, especially at the house. But I just know that the Bucks are a much better team, and they lost the last time playing against this team. And the Bucks are 8-0 ATS this year in the revenge spot. So it's kind of a win-lose spot. You know what I'm saying? I like the Bucks here, but they did go into Chicago Bulls and absolute bullshit that whole game. They did cover for me, and I'm glad they did, but they covered that shit in the last minute of the fourth quarter. I'm not playing. I was sweating the whole game. I can't believe they were letting the Bulls stay that close. The Bucks, they just aren't that same team on the road. They can be, but I'm hoping they don't slip up tonight. But for some strange reason, I can see the Pacers slipping inside the number. That's why I took the Bucks on the money line.
Yeah, you and Chad, I said earlier today, to me, I like the money line over the points. That's what, it was a money line, so I had to lay a whole lot more than I would with the points at being what it was at with minus 180, I think I got it at, minus 185. So I had to lay a little bit more Bucks. Bucks for the Bucks, but man, I like the Bucks here, man. And I'm just liking the Bucks. And this team like this, I know we're going to the All-Star break, guys, so me and Jay Money going to touch on this. I want to get Jay Money's opinion on this. Some teams, it depends on the situation, depending on the game, how they gonna go, how they approach the game. Tonight, for instance, a team like I'm gonna go down the card. Well, this game right here, the Bucks, for example, they've been on a win streak. They want to go out there and get a victory before the All-Star break. Same shit with the Pacers. A team like Brooklyn versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. You think Cleveland's gonna really try that hard to let's go into the All-Star break with a victory? No, a team like Brooklyn, who lost a couple of games recently, will want to get a victory tonight and go into the All-Star break with a win. So you gotta look at shit like that. I mean, situational basketball. That's what you look at situational basketball when it comes to this time of the year. Thoughts on that, Jay?
Yeah, exactly. I'm real big on situational basketball. Some of the stuff that I bet I can't say the stats might not necessarily back it up, but I just like the spot so much that the stats may not point, on paper, it may not look so well, but the team's mindset could be in a total, I'm saying, different thing. So that's things the way I look at. It's a game that we're going to talk about here later where you look at the stats, you would definitely bet this one side, but I just don't think that it will be the case. You're definitely right with some of these teams that don't have that, I'm saying, their teams, their players did make the all-star team. That's another thing. They might be out there playing with a chip on their shoulder. Oh, I'm not playing the all-star game, so let me show out tonight, what I'm saying, on national TV or whatever the case may be. So I think that really 50% of it is all mental.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of the reasons why today night game, I'm hearing about the total. I stayed out the totals of both of these first two games. No total bets for me on the first two games because situational basketball is actually killing the Bucks. Indiana's a good defensive team. I'm not taking the over or under there. Bledsoe, Brogdon, Middleton, Oladipo, Brook Lopez. Only person I can really trust right now on the Pacers team is Bogdanovic and Miles Turner. I haven't seen enough from Collison for me to put some faith in Collison and saying that, yeah, he's going to come out there and have a career type of night. I mean, Jay. So I definitely have to rock with the Bucks in this spot. But, Jay, let's welcome in the chat real quick. And we need as much support as we can from the chat tonight. What's up, Cox? I got Cox Cable. So what's up, Brian Cox? Bryant Cox, Allison, Brad, Dale, that's Sweaty Butcher, Frank Vega, Keith, Troy V, Cammy Gopher, Brad, Rashadamas, Ace, Sammy B, Smooth, Jim, Barry. Let me go to the very top, man. Who's already in here? Steph, what's happening? What's my man Kush, man? What's up, Kush? Old dog, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for coming in. And now, I got to get it off my chest, Jay. I think yesterday, bro, between the two of us, had we on the same bets and all the shit we have, yesterday might have been probably the worst day as a duo in some of the bets we took. And we was on the same side. And we don't cap together, Jay. We cap separate. And, bro, yesterday was just not our day, bro.
Exactly. I mean, to start with, man, the Lakers, I can say I did tell you guys that was the last game of a long road trip, and that's usually a spot that I'm willing to fade a team. I just feel like that the Lakers, especially coming off a loss, what I'm saying, seeing who they have on their team, big name, all in the media, I thought that they were going to overcome that shit, what I'm saying, and come to play. And then especially off a blowout loss where the players didn't play a lot of minutes. It just didn't have it. The Hawks, what I'm saying, were the better team. The Lakers, they weren't playing good enough defense. They were up at one point, and then you look back at it, and then they're down by 6 again. It's just absolutely terrible. I would definitely tread lightly with the Lakers from here on out. I should have been doing it. I didn't see the Celtics winning. I can say this. Maybe if they kept it close, them winning that game straight up in Philly, the way Philly's been playing, the whole other beast at the house, I would never see that shit. I'm sorry. The Pelicans. Oh my God, this is what I want to talk about. Tread lightly with the Pelicans from now on. I'm not saying maybe Anthony Davis will give it his all from now on or whatever, but last night he did not fucking care. He went 0 from 9. He only had 3 points. Those were all free throws. He's acting like, oh, his knee hurting and shit at the plays. Like he just want to come out the game. He did not care. So they were talking about him pretty bad on SportsCenter, saying how obviously the team don't want to play with him now if they know he's leaving. He doesn't even want to play, probably trying not to get injured. The Pelicans didn't even want him to play. So that's something to definitely look into. I thought the Pelicans were going to get back on track last night. I know the Magic been hot, but the whole thing with the reason why the Pelicans lost, they just didn't care last night. There's no other way to say it. So I would definitely tread lightly with them heading forward. And the Spurs, I don't know what the money line came through. The fucking spread, I don't know, bro. They pissed it away in the fourth quarter. They tripped me out. This shit looks super fishy, super fishy. They only scored 14 points. In the fourth quarter when they were rolling in the third quarter, scored 37.
Yeah, I hear you, Dave. I'm talking to my wife. She over here asked me a weird-ass question, but I heard everything you said. The Lakers game was weird. That undercash for me. Bro, that game was going over. At halftime, bro, I had gave up on that shit. I said, man, this shit's over right here, bro. Lakers missed, 14 or 16 layups, bro? I mean, layups, dog. In 4-minute time span, Atlanta couldn't even score no points either. That looked funny as hell, bro. Lakers should tank. Lakers should start tanking for the rest of the season. Hey, I don't want to say too much about LA, Jay, because I'm going to LA next week. I ain't trying to get jumped coming out of the smoke shop or nothing. Because in LA, they gangbang and shit. So I ain't trying to run up across nobody and they run up on me like what you said about LA. So you know what I mean? I'm not going to say too much about LA right now. But y'all do suck, though. Onto that Spurs game. I'm sorry, everybody. That was a max bet. Spurs, I don't know what the fuck happened, man. 10-point lead, couldn't do it. First quarter, DeRozan and Aldridge forgot how to play basketball. Totally forgot how to play basketball. These guys combined at halftime for a total of 10 points combined between the two of them at halftime, 5 apiece. I don't get that shit right there. I mean, Memphis defense ain't that good, and Valanciunas should not have that much of an effect on the game, a game that the Spurs really needed to win. But yesterday was yesterday, Jay, like you say. Celtics, KDB, shout out to you. You called it. Shout out to anybody in the chat, too. I know somebody yesterday said the Hawks. You know what I mean? So shout out to you who took the Hawks. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all did your thing. Yesterday was a dog day, but today is a favorite day, man. Watching NBA usually is like that. Dogs win one day. Next day, usually the favorite get it, man. So let's get to the next one, Jay.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I told somebody. They hit me up on Twitter and they said every single dog cover. I say, well, you know what that means? It means favorites tomorrow. It's that simple. I didn't even have to look at it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe most of them will. I'm not going to say every single one of them. We know that the public would kill with that shit. But, I mean, sometimes the public wins. So, hey, the favorites, they got to hit sometimes. And on to this next game, man, the 76ers. This is one where I think, in theory, they should come out here and blow the Knicks out. I'm hoping the refs, you know what I'm saying, won't be calling this bullshit in this game. It is technically a triple revenge spot for the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? But they don't match up well versus 76ers. The 76ers did have a close game versus them. They beat them 108-105 at the house. But I love the 76ers in the first quarter and the first half in this one. I'm just thinking as far as full game, I just don't want any fishy shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? Backdoor cover, all that. I think that the 76ers will blow them out by like 30 fucking points. If there be any opportunity for that. But put me down for first quarter and first half for the 76ers.
No doubt. Hey, Jay Money, they asking real quick for your college plays. You know what I mean? That ain't my field. So they want the college plays, but you got to give them the college plays, Jay.
Man, if you guys watched the Lowback show, I definitely gave out St. Louis. That game did already start, but the game that I'm on tonight, y'all know me, man, revenge game, Jay. Give me Auburn tonight, -8 against Ole Miss, man. They lost earlier to them in Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? Not so good of a game. Auburn coming off of a loss. Give me Auburn tonight at the house. I like Auburn first half and full game. And I'm on Fresno State tonight, -6 versus Boise State. They already went there and waxed them in their house. Why not come to your house and wax them again? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm on give me Fresno State -6, and I'm on Auburn -8. They lost by 15 last time against Ole Miss, and they're coming off loss, heading back to the house. Give me Auburn.
No doubt, no doubt. So, Jay, you just got to break it down. That was a 76ers Knicks game, right? I'm with you over here, Jay, when it comes to the Sixers, bro. They should be pissed off tonight, man. I know Embiid got fined, too, for going at the referees, man. We watched that game, bro. I think yesterday was a crazy game when it came to officiating. I seen a lot of fouls, bro. A lot of fouls yesterday in every game I was watching. That Lakers-Atlanta game was crazy. Philadelphia, it was some suspect-ass calls. Philly wasn't even getting the calls they should have got at home. I think Philly could have won that game, man. Butler missed a field goal. A free throw. Could have went to OT. It was some suspect shit yesterday that happened to 76ers. They're getting ready to go on the break. I mean, they just totally overmatched this Knicks team over here. These new pieces they have with Butler, Harris, the bench. Now this Knicks team possibly might be in some serious trouble tonight, man. I don't see how the 76ers don't cover this game and win this game easily. Bro, Jay, this is the one game I capped when I was at traffic court earlier. Yes, guys, I was at traffic court in Las Vegas. They lock you up for traffic tickets. Look, you can drink a beer on the corner. You can drink a bottle on the corner. As long as it's not in a glass bottle, it's all legal. But don't you dare park in no spot after 5 and not pay your shit. They'll take you to jail for that shit. Vegas funny as hell. So shout out to Vegas for giving me a warrant for a parking ticket. I'm going to hit a dab on that note because it's 420. Take a dab with us. Jay, I'll talk while you hit that joint in the background because you ain't got no dab pen, but it's 420. So let's hit that dab one good time.
Yeah, Vegas, them boys got to get their money somewhere. You know they going to eat, man. They know it's a whole lot of tourists out there. They know damn well people out there parking. The parking is high as shit. one thing to know, go and look for those hotels, man, that have free parking. You know what I'm saying? Like the Hooters. I know I stayed there before they got free parking. You go park there, she go walk around. Them boys ain't going to go check, but little meter or something, you better be on it because them boys coming to check. Boy, they got a whole team going around checking for that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you might not even need a car in Vegas on the cool if you're just going to visit. But back to this game, like I told somebody last night on Twitter, man, the 76ers should come out here and blow the Knicks out by 30 points. I would not be surprised to see them blow them out by 40. If the Knicks can't keep it close against other teams, why should they against the pissed off 76ers? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I can't say with the way the NBA has been going lately, it did scare me off a little bit of it, but I mean, I'm on the first half, I'm on the first quarter, first half. If they smash them, I'll probably hop on the second half as well.
No doubt, Jay. Well, sorry, y'all. Lung hopped out my chest. I got it right back though. Hey Jimmy, if you're listening, I know you're dealing with your illness. You say you went to the doctor. It take you 3 months to heal up, brother. I try to tell you in chat a few times. Go get you some HGH shots, bro. It helps you heal up way faster. If you're watching Jimmy, anybody watching want to tell Jimmy that, go get some HGH shots. It will help you heal up a lot faster. Trust me. On to this next game though, Jay. Pistons, Celtics, bro. I've been scratching my head with this shit all day, bro. I was in the car capping this game. I was in the fucking elevator counting numbers in my head. I'm so confused on this game, man. When it comes to a side perspective. Now, on the game wise, Jay, I'm on the over in this game, man. Detroit Pistons have found some offense the last couple of games, bro. They've been over to score about 120 some points in their last 4 games. Well, except for one of them, I think they had like 107 somewhere around there. But they're averaging about 116 points. You guys can do the ad and find the sum, you know what I mean, what it is. But they've been scoring buckets over here, bro. So I have to rock with the over in that spot. Boston came off off a win last night where I can't really say they gave a lot of energy or effort in that game because it's more like the 76ers a little bit beat themselves. Taking some foolish shots, turned up crazy yesterday. I'm a little concerned over this game, though, Jay, when it comes to picking either the Celtics or the Pistons. My heart is leaning Pistons because of the big matchup. But this is the Boston Celtics here at home, bro. I'm on the over, Jay. I have no side. Maybe the chat can help me find a side. Maybe you can help me pick a side in this, Jay. I'm just so lost right now, bro.
As far as a side, and I don't want to force it, but as far as me in this game, I could only take the Pistons. And it hurts me to say that because I feel like the Celtics match up better against them. But with like I said earlier, with no Irvin and no Rozier in this game, you have no true point guard out there. I mean, it kind of sort of evens it up for me because the Pistons don't. I mean, they have point guards over there, but I'm just not a fan of them. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? Different people have different opinions, but I've seen these guys play plenty times. I'm not a fan of the Pistons guards whatsoever. Their own team isn't as well. They know they need, you know what I'm saying, some new guards over there. They have a couple of good bigs. If they had one solid guard, they would really be a whole other team to me. We know that the Pistons, they're 4-0 straight up and ATS last 4 games. They have been scoring some points, but those teams weren't necessarily good defensively. I feel like the Celtics, without Rozier and Irving, this game, I had to take the under 210.5 here. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed lock, but without those two, that was pretty much an auto bet for me. No real point guard. I mean, it doesn't matter who they have out there. It's going to take away from their spacing. Floor is going to take away from, you know what I'm saying, kicking it out, the shooting threes. I do think they slowed the pace down a little bit tonight because they were running and gunning so much last night. The 76ers and Ben Simmons pushed that shit every time. Ball. So I do like this game to stay under. I would have to lean towards the Pistons, and I would actually lean towards Pistons money line. I feel like if they cover a small spread, then they win the game. But it is the Celtics at the house. But they did come off a very huge game. No 2 losses before that, so they should want to keep it going. That's why it makes it so tough. I see what you're saying, Boston at the house, but it's just saying, looking at the matchups here, without Rozier and Irving, man, I'm sorry saying it 3 times, but that's a big fucking deal to me.
Yeah, bro, it's a big deal to me. When I seen Rozier, and it came out of nowhere too. I'm looking at the thing and I seen Rozier out there. I'm like, oh, they just saying that shit. This man gonna play. Nah, he's not playing tonight. So that kind of concerned me a little bit. Boston off a huge win last night, but Boston has beaten the 76ers on every game this year that was on national television. They've owned the 76ers over there. Do they want to go into this All-Star break? This is what I'm talking about, situational basketball, Jay. Do the Boston want to run it, go into All-Star break on a winning spree, knowing that they don't have Irving and they're having trouble in the locker room? or does Detroit want to go in here on a 5-game win streak after they get some pieces back? And my man in here made a very good point, Elo, about Ish Smith, man. Ish Smith is a good backup, bro. Ish Smith should probably start, but he's better off coming off the bench. He's a better scorer. He's a better. How can I put it? His Reggie Jackson has better IQ than Ish Smith. Ish Smith is a better player. You know what I mean? If you ask me in my opinion about the game, Jay, I would have to lean with Boston in the points here. And you're going against me on that total, but you make sense on that total. But it's what I've seen lately from Detroit, man. Being able to score some baskets, Jay. That offense, it seems to have found a little rhythm. Oh, like I said, they've been scoring 120-some points. Last day off a back-to-back. How much defense are we really going to see from the Boston Celtics tonight? Are they going to try to play lockdown, clamp down defense? Or are they looking to trade some baskets, have a cool game? And also you got to look at the offensive and defensive rebounding side. Rebounds get you outlets, fast breaks, get you points. I think Detroit should be able to control the rebounding over here and get them outlet passes and them fast break shots. So that's why I might go over. And it's not a high over either.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And we know that the Celtics, they can score points when they want to. You know what I'm saying? Even no matter who they have out there, Horford is going to be a little bit limited. If the Pistons I can't say they have ramped up the pace a little bit lately. So if the Pistons, get to doing that, running and gunning, obviously that will definitely help this out. But I do like the way that the Celtics play defense. And I just feel like that this game will really slow down tonight, especially seeing the game that they had last night and without two guards. It could definitely go over. It's just with the circumstances, and I am a under better. Shout out to those. I have to take the under here. I could get bit, you know what I'm saying? But I just have a strong feeling that this one might sneak under the total.
Yeah, for sure. I'm watching this next game right now, man. Nets are down 16-22 to the Cavaliers. But you know what? I don't sweat it right now because we all know Cavaliers are a first quarter team. I've learned the hard way on that. So it's still early. Almost 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Hoping the Nets can make a push, man. At least be up by. I'm looking for the Nets to be up at least by 5 points by halftime, man, or somewhere around. At least tie this shit before going into the first half, going into the second quarter. Jay, let's get on this next game too, man. Another game, bro, that was tricky for me to do at first. Jay, at first, I was like, man, what do I want to do? Do I want to play the Raptors here? Do I want to play the Wizards in this spot? In this game over here, Wizards, bro, are the worst defensive team on the road. They're 30th in total points. Points allowed, 30th in field goal percentage, and 3-point defense, 29th in defensive rebounds. They're 7-22 on the road. Raptors won in the last 5 in a row. No Kawhi tonight, but Lowry has been begging them threes. Now you give me a team like the Wizards who come in here with some point guards missing. I know what's them had a baby. He's not playing tonight. They're going to get out-rebounded and outshot tonight, I think, in Toronto. This is one of the spots where Toronto, without Kawhi, should want to go in here and put together a nice little victory, man, a nice convincing victory. You can't let Wizards come in there and you guys have a 4.5-point game into the fourth quarter. This has to be a put you down early type of game.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I can't say I did have take a shot with the Wizards. It was at 10.5. I did buy the half point to 11, just being safe. If I'm getting double digits, I see the way the Raptors barely hadn't even been really covering spreads lately. Even with Leonard in there, when I see them going there bullshit against the Knicks like that, there was another game where the Raptors were laying 13.5 on the road. I thought they were just going to dog the Knicks. They let the Knicks stay around. I know that was in New York in Madison Square Garden, but God, bro, come on. It seems like they kind of sort of play down to their competition. If they're playing somebody up, yeah, they will get up, lock down, everything. But when they know they're not really playing a good team, they kind of set up right there and just be bullshit going through the motions. And it's about to be All-Star break. With all of those taken into account, I hate that Satoransky is out tonight for the Wizards, but I feel like they do keep it close. I don't think that the Raptors will care about this game. I'll just be quite frank there. That's enough points for them to come and cover. The Wizards still have professional basketball players over there. We know their defense is terrible, but if the Raptors come out here and not care, they will not blow them out by 20 points.
No doubt. It sounds like we're in the submarine. Who in the submarine is? Am I sound messing up? I turn my head, look at the chat. I turn back. I think Larry, you sent a message, man. Send me another message, Larry. I missed what you said.
No, real. It's echoing, bro. It's doing it on my side too. I don't really think it's anything that we can do, but it is kind of echoing after a while. It's been doing it the last couple of shows on Skype.
Just Q hit M in the call already. Shoot, who
Hey,
here? Who here? Teddy? Somebody here? Who here?
It's Teddy B,
I
bro.
don't know. Oh,
What
Teddy
up,
here. Man,
Teddy?
Teddy, you told me you wasn't even coming on. I didn't even know you was even on the show. So you talking about Q? Man, I'm over here confused. Like Q, who am I? Who the fuck coming on the show? Does LeBron here? You getting to punch me in the eye, make me go deaf in my left eye? I mean, go blind in my right eye? What's up, Teddy B?
Yeah, my bad. I actually got out of the office a little earlier than I thought, so I was able to make it.
No doubt. Well, thank you for coming in. What's your take on this game, real quick, Teddy? This Wizards Raptors game.
I think Toronto is going to try to end and go into the All-Star game on a winning streak. So I'm on Toronto for a little bit. So I took that -9.5.
Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm over here right now looking at this Nets game, man. Nets had just pulled back and they went back down. I'm looking to take an in play right now with the Nets, man. First half plus 3.5. I think I'm hopping on it right now. I'm taking a small bet, $45 bet. Nets plus 3.5. First half in play. So I'm jumping on it right now. If anybody want to tell Nets to make a push back second quarter against this Cavaliers team. Teddy, thoughts on that Knicks game we just spoke on, Knicks and 76ers?
I actually think I think you said you like the 76ers. I think that's a good play here too. I think they're gonna be pissed off of that loss yesterday. So I would probably take them on the full game. I didn't touch it, but I would lean 76ers.
No doubt. Well, this is the game right here too that we getting ready to go into. Jay Money, Teddy, I'm gonna need both of y'all opinions on this game, man. And this is the one that I like the home dog. I mean, the home favorite in this situation, man. The Bulls, Memphis on a back-to-back, and I'm pissed off at Memphis from what they did to me yesterday by not allowing my Spurs to cut them Spurs to cover. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from the combination of Zach LaVine, Porter, and Marketing. Them guys are. This team is a slower paced team. The Bulls are 21 in pace, but when they picked up that Porter pickup, they've been a little faster over the last couple of games. It doesn't seem like the Bulls are. I'm not saying they aren't tanking, but right now they've had so many losses. It seems like they want to see what this unit looks like and what it does together in jail. So they'll go out here and try to get some victories and some wins. Valanciunas totally cut the other yesterday, cut the Spurs off guard. Robin Lopez has had a pretty good matchups when it comes to playing Valanciunas, man. He knows how to go out there and ball with him. Not Robin, but Robin, right? Yeah, Robin, not Brooke. Yeah, Robin. Been playing him pretty well. So I like the Bulls here, man. I'm not gonna lay a whole lot of money on it, but I do think the Bulls -1.5. What's your thoughts on that, Jay?
Yeah, I wanted to lean to the Bulls as well. The Grizzlies, I can't say they kind of showed me something last night. I wasn't happy about it last night, but in the future, they kind of showed me something. It was like, damn, bro, are the Grizzlies gonna try to tank, or do they got a little team now? I mean, damn, Conley was sitting out. Then you got DeLon Wright coming in there. You got Valanciunas. You got Avery Bradley. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, because Bradley was kind of balling last night. I'm like, damn, the boys, they might be something to reckon with. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting some points. The Bulls, this went through a wrench when Chris Dunn was ruled out to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was kind of even. I wanted to lean to the home team. I wanted to take the Bulls. They have been playing scrappy lately, but when he was ruled out, we know he's just starting point guard. I had to lay off. I already liked the under. I jumped on it right then. Once Dunn was ruled out, I got the under at 208.5. I think this will be a slower paced game. We know the Grizzlies play lockdown defense. I think that Bradley was the perfect trade for them. He fits very well with their team. They're a stifling defense. I like the under in this game.
Teddy B, I want you to respond to that. And after you respond to that, Teddy B, can you touch on the Pistons Celtics game too, man? Shout out to you, Teddy. You went chat yesterday. You gave me a lot of shit about the Celtics winning yesterday, but I give you shit every day about your Lakers. So hey, I appreciate it, bro. But what you got on that game? And please touch on the Pistons game.
I love Chicago here. I'm only going to be laying about a unit on this because these are still bad teams, but I think this is a good spot. I think Memphis blew their load yesterday against San Antonio, so I'm on Chicago for 1 unit. So I think this is a good play on Chicago.
Let's get it. And what's your thoughts on the Celtics?
So with Rozier being out, it kind of I was really high on the Celtics. I still think they win, but I don't know if they'll cover because that was a big emotional win for them. I was like Real said, I was on the Celtics because it was very simple for me. Brad Stevens, Brett Brown. Brad Stevens owns Brett Brown. Brett Brown has beat Brad Stevens once in the last year and a half. So I love the Celtics. I still think they're going to come out of the East when it's all said and done. Deeper team. And even with Rozier out, I still think they're a better team than Detroit. So I might in-play this game and get a better number for Boston.
No doubt. J Money, any follow-up you want to add to what Teddy just said and about the last game again? We just touched on the Grizzlies, Bulls. Anything you want to come back and Teddy with?
Yeah, he's definitely right. I mean, the you could look at it like the Grizzlies blew their load, but like I say, they did show me some, and that was without Conley. I mean, he's coming back in tonight. So if you look at the teams, the rosters, you would have to look towards the Grizzlies. I didn't bet it, so I mean, I'm not, what I'm saying, going head to head with you guys. I was leaning to the Bulls at first as well. It's just without Dunn. I feel like the Bulls aren't the type of team, what I'm saying, be missing players, and then I still bet on them, or the line barely moves. So I would, as far as official lean, I would have to lean to the Grizzlies, but I am on the under for a pick for me. He's definitely right about the Celtics. They are a very deep team. I do like them. It's just sometimes they kind of sort of go in spurts. You know what I'm saying? They locker room, they have problems and shit. It doesn't seem like they want Kyrie there anymore, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out in the long run. They do have a lot of injury-prone players, so that's definitely something that came to bite them in the ass in the playoffs before. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm liking this Bucks team. I like the 76ers. I like the Raptors too. So I definitely think it's going to be out of those four. But that East is so damn tight. But I just think that the Raptors are so damn loaded, bro. But damn, the Bucks. It depends on who gets home court advantage. I put it that way.
No doubt. I'm looking at the chat, man. It's mixed over here. Mixed feelings about this game right here. You got Memphis been doing good lately. Memphis from Mally Mal. Then you got my man saying Marito saying the Bulls win tonight. Then you have Billy Exotic. What did Billy say? Billy say Memphis. Yeah, it's a mixed signals coming from the crowd over here, coming from the chat over here on this game. Like I said, I didn't go heavy on the game whatsoever. This is the Bulls and the goddamn Memphis Grizzlies over here.
Right.
I'm an in play. I probably in play the game more money. I probably put more money on the in play of this game than I put on the actual game wise. You know what I mean? So it's a pass game for most of you guys. You know what I mean? If you guys ask, it's a pass game. You don't have to play this game. You don't have to bet every bet we give. I'll take every play we give or what we own. Some of this shit can be a pass, man. So this is the card tonight. This probably is. What's two games on here to me? It's a pass game. This might have to be one of them. Next game though, Jay and Teddy B. I'm gonna have Teddy B go after I say what I have to say, Jay. Then bring you in after that. Houston Rockets, bro. This might be the favorite bet of the night to me, bro. I'm on Houston money line. That's my max bet personally. It's Houston money line over here in this spot. This is the revenge spot for Houston. I know Houston is 2-6 ATS last 8 road games, but this Houston team is on the fucking Minnesota Timberwolves, man. They are 8-13 straight up last 1 games versus Memphis. They rebounded nicely after they lost. They took the OKC. They came out and punched the Mavs right in their goddamn mouth. No Wiggins tonight at all either for Minnesota over here. No Wiggins. Teague is rusty. He hasn't played so many games. He's not gonna be the same guy. They just want to get him out there, just get him out there, bruh. Houston Rockets money line max bet. Teddy B.
I agree with you. I think this is Houston all over this game. The -4.5. What I'm seeing here is I'm still kind of tricky. I might live in play this, but I definitely love Houston here without Wiggins, especially not playing. I think Houston's going to try to go into that All-Star break on a high note. So I think you're right on it. I would love to get the money line, but my book is offering almost $200, so it's pretty juicy. So I'm probably going to in play it and try to get a better number.
J Money.
Yeah, I love the Rockets here. Y'all know me, man. Come on now. Y'all watch the show. I've been on the show for a little while. What do I do, man? What's my middle name? Revenge Game J, man. We lost to the Rockets lost to the Timberwolves in Minnesota, only scored 91 points. Man, they should come in here and bust their ass, bro. Carl Anthony Towns, the only thing they really gonna have tonight they will eat. That's because he has size. That's one thing that you can. That's the only really Rockets weakness. You know what I'm saying? But he better be ready to run and gun tonight, boy. Because them boys gonna be running and gunning. Harden probably gonna get another high 30 on them boys. It does hurt a little bit that Rivers is out there. I mean, Rivers is out, but hey, Chris Paul and Harden together, give them to me all day against this Timberwolves team. No Wiggins, I'm not really worried about it, man. They still, you know what I'm saying, their point guard is still pretty banged up over there. They've won 2 out of their last 6 games and 2 out of the last 8 games. I'm fading the Timberwolves here. I was on them last game. It was just a bad spot for the Clippers. It wasn't a bet on for the Timberwolves. I just had to take them because I was fading the shit out of the Clippers. That's who they were playing. I'm fading the Timberwolves today. Give me the Rockets. I did take them on the money line, though. I'm real.
Yeah, hey, Teddy B, you said your book had 200. I'm looking at my book. It says minus 175. Maybe everybody want a line shot, man. Go to SBR Sportsbook Review. Make sure you guys line shot. Find the best odds you could possibly get. I just took the money line because, first of all, Houston is 2-6 ATS last 8 road games. That was the reason why I hopped on the money line. Houston should win this spot. Probably win by about 7-8 points. I capped Houston victory at 5.5, 6, but I capped that with Wiggins in the game. I had to go back and recap it now without Wiggins playing in the game. And everybody's saying, do you really want to fade the Timberwolves with Derrick Rose playing? Bro, go say that question to yourself 3 times in the mirror without smiling to your goddamn self. Do I really want to fade Timberwolves with Derrick Rose in the lineup? Hell yeah, I want to fade Timberwolves with Derrick Rose in the lineup. Hell yeah, I want to fade them with Teague in the lineup. Both these guys been hurt. Both these guys are older gentlemen. Yes, they only in the night because of Wiggins isn't playing. That's why they're forced to play. If Wiggins would have played, probably Teague would have played, but Derrick Rose would have set out, or Rose would have played, Teague would have set out. They've only both playing because Wiggins is not playing. They need both of them guys tonight to try to get a victory. So hell yeah, I'm fading a team with Derrick Rose in the lineup. Now you go in the mirror and said 3 times, and you better hope Bloody Mary or Candyman will come out and snatch your ass up.
Yeah, we're not scared of Derrick Rose at all, man. It ain't like he, you know what I'm saying, them Chicago Bull days of the MVP. We know he once was, you know what I'm saying, this year. He brought it out, turned back the clock a little bit, but not lately, man. He came back down to earth, you know what I'm saying, not against his Rocket team. They have defensive stoppers over there. PJ Tucker is a damn good defender, and he can hit corner threes. And he has some pretty nice kicks, I might add. He keeps them nice J zone or you know what I'm saying, Nikes or whatever. So I don't see the Rockets losing this game. I'm sorry, especially not to the Timberwolves in this spot the way they're playing right now. The Rockets, they have their eyes on the prize. They're ready to get to the All-Star break, but I feel like they're going to get this done and then go and party.
Teddy B.
Yeah, no, I think Houston's a spot, and even with Derrick Rose, I mean that shouldn't hold people back from taking Houston here. Like Jay had mentioned earlier, the one thing that does kind of concern me is that with Karl Anthony Towns, Taj Gibson, they have the bigger bodies, they might be out rebounding Houston here. But I still think when it's all said and done, Houston has more firepower. So I think that it'll be one of those games that might be close. Minnesota might be leading at half, but towards the end of the third, beginning of fourth quarter, I think Houston pulls away.
Exactly. That's how it looks like. I mean, it might be a closer game first half. They pull away. And Teddy, you didn't even sound. The camera back to you, Teddy. You even look entertained by somebody bringing up Derrick Rose. You're like, man, that's not even funny. I don't even like that joke. I feel you, Teddy. You didn't find that funny. You probably, Teddy, you hope Derrick Rose is a Laker next year, huh?
Nah, man. It's I go to Wolves games here, man, and I see Derrick Rose, man. I love his story, man. I mean, he basically went from being one of the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, where everybody basically thought he was done, and then to have him come out and bald like he has this year, man. I'm rooting for the guy. Like I said, I go to a lot of Wolves games. I live by Minneapolis, so I root for the guy. But I mean, if you're debating whether you're going to take Houston and Minnesota because of Derrick Rose, this year's Derrick Rose, then I think you should reevaluate how you're capping games.
No doubt. Yeah, we don't mean no disrespect about that. We just busted y'all balls, so y'all bust our balls. Somebody told me I look like goddamn Marbury earlier. Y'all been calling me Starberry for the past week. I look nothing like goddamn Marbury. Nothing like him. And I don't wear them nasty ass sneakers either. I wear the same shit that fucking PJ Tucker wear. J's. So hell no, I ain't wearing no goddamn Starberries, man. Y'all better leave me alone and call me Starberry. On to these next games, though, man. Man, I need the Nets to step it up over here, man. I don't see how they trailing to a lonely Cavs team. I'm gonna turn this game on. But right now, the Bucks are doing what we asked the Bucks to do. They up here dominating this Indiana team right now. So on to this next game, J Money. You want to break us down at this one, man? You are a Houston native. I mean, not Houston, but a Dallas native. I cannot cap the Houston Rockets to save my life, bro. This team is so hard to cap for me. Not Houston Rockets, but the Miami Heat. The days I want to fade the Heat win. The days I want to go for the Heat to win, they lose. This is a hard club to cap. So is the Dallas Mavericks, bro. What's your opinion on this game, Jay?
Man, it's so tough because we know that these two teams, I mean, they don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? We had a finals with them. You know what I'm saying? One of them was pretty fishy. The other one, the other playoffs here, we got it done. So, you know what I'm saying, when Dirk went off. But one of those, Dwayne Wade had like how many free throws he had. That shit looked super fishy. It's like they was trying to get Shaq the ring, bro. But it's all good, man. But Dwayne Wade, he doesn't like Mark Cuban. You know what I'm saying? The Mavs, they don't like the Heat. The Heat don't like the Mavs. I think it's gonna be a real tough game. The Heat, they coming off 3 straight losses. We know they damn near went there and beat Golden State. Didn't have a huge letdown versus the Nuggets. The way that I want to look at it, this is kind of sort of their last game of a road trip. The 5-game road trip. It's really a 6-game road trip, but the last one is after All-Star break. So to me, this is the last game of a 5-game road trip, which they lost 3 straight. The Mavs, they coming off a loss, but this is a tough game, bro, because I know that the Heat, they can win this game. Obviously, if they play like the way they did against the Warriors, they will win, but the Mavs are a different beast at their house. They're starting to figure out how to play with the new players. If no one stops Luka, we know that you can't stop the Mavs. So it really depends on if he goes off. I did take the over small shot overnight, but then today it's been shooting down. It seemed like the shot like the under, but I already have money on the over, so that's where I'm looking towards in this game. As far as the side, I have to in play it, man. This is probably going to be a game where I just watch. I probably won't have any money on, but this next I'll have plenty on.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Teddy B, what's your thoughts on this as well, too, bro?
Man,
and first of all,
the more I look at this game, the more I really
Cavaliers 11 on the Nets right now. This has to be an in-play spot, you guys. Find you a good in-play line right there, man. They're up 11 right now on the Nets, man. Find you a good line. We'll figure it out. But Teddy B, go ahead.
Yeah, no. The more I look at this game, like I was saying, the more I really like Miami here, plus 3.5. But like you guys said, man, Miami Heat and me betting them this year has cost me so much money. I think that they're the most team that I bet that I've lost more money on because they're so bipolar. One time when you think they're going to show up and actually play to par, they end up losing or getting blown out. And then when you think that they're going to lose the other way and they're going to get blown out, then they end up winning outright against Portland. And so I don't know, man. I think plus 3.5 is the best bet on the board. But like you guys said, man, we don't know what we're going to get with Miami. That's the only thing that concerns me, or else I think that plus 3.5 is a good bet.
Hey, I'm off of this game. I'm going to stay off of this game completely. I have nothing to say about this game. This is my second game of the night that I'm staying off between you guys. So Jay Money, hey, that's just your follow-up to Teddy B, bro. I have nothing to say about this game. This is one I'm not playing nothing on. Well, actually, the over was a play for me. I think I ended up pulling out of that, so I'm not touching shit.
Yeah, I think you're a smart man in that situation. It's a few of the games, especially today, were one of the main days before the All-Star break. We know tomorrow, but it's only 3 games. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think any of these teams are actually even playing tomorrow. A lot of them probably mailed it in, so you never really know who wants to get a break, who's ready to get, you know what I'm saying, ready to their families. This is probably Dwayne Wade last time playing in Dallas, so I'm sure he's going to want to get up. He's going, you know what I'm saying, him and his teammates are going to want to get this win for him, but especially how much he doesn't like Mark Cuban. But this is just a tough one to call, man, because the Mavs, they've been playing well at the house, and the Heat have been on the road for a while. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a tough one to call. I can see the Heat winning. I can see the Mavs bouncing back from the Rockets' loss. I mean, we just saw them, you know what I'm saying, beat up Portland at the house and hold them to 9 points in the fourth quarter. So I definitely think that the smartest thing is to stay away from this game just all the way, because I like the over, but I mean, the Heat, they can play good defense possibly, and the Mavs can too, but both of them can run and gun too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I would stay away from this shit, but I did take the over already.
That's on you, Teddy. Follow up. I'm just not fucking with it. That's all y'all.
No, and Jay's completely right, man. Like I think if the plus 3.5 with Miami, I read the stats. I think they won 3 out of the last 4 games they played Dallas. And I think this is a good spot for them. But like you guys said, man, we don't know what we're gonna get with Miami. But plus 3.5, I lean Miami. I'm gonna maybe get an in-play, and if I can maybe go, if they go down early, get a plus 5, 5.5. I'm on them.
Yeah, I'm looking at this Nets game right now, man. Nets gave the Cavaliers 7 for 12 3-point shots, bro. Cavs are shooting 54% from 3 and 53% from the field right now on this Nets team right now, bro. And something about the Nets offense, man, like I have been saying before with LeVert coming back, Crab coming back, it just changed their whole defense up. It didn't affect the offense anymore. It changed their defense up, man. You know what? And with what Spencer's played this year and Harrison played together, man, the Nets might have to move LeVert. They might have to move one of these guys, man. They might have to move LeVert or move Crab. I think Spencer might be the star over here for the Nets team, man. I think I got to move Crab or maybe LeVert. But that's just my opinion over here on that. We got what, 2 more games left over here on the slate with 9 minutes left.
3.
Nuggets. Big game tonight for the Denver Nuggets, I think, man. Isaiah Thomas is making his way back onto the court after that, his surgery. Been out since March of last year. I want to see what IT goes out here and I'm sorry. Nuggets are 30-9 as a favorite, 24-4 at home, 8 ATS at home. Denver, after losing 3 straight games, destroyed Miami. I know I like the Kings too. The Kings are a decent team. When we talk about situation of basketball, this is situation of basketball. IT making his debut. This team is going to go to the All-Star break. The fans are pumped. The team is pumped up and thinking that they could be one of the ones to come out of the West. It's coming down to that stretch right now. The second half of the NBA is coming up, man. Denver Nuggets need to build this confidence. Give me Nuggets, man. Easy. -7.
Yeah, and you got the Kings that just they can't play the Nuggets well. They're 1-7 ATS against the Nuggets the last 8 games. Obviously straight up as well, but especially when they play in Denver. I mean, they never beat the Nuggets in Denver. It's probably the highest too in the way the Kings like to play. They don't fare well in Denver at all. So I'm sorry, I got to take the Nuggets here with you, real. I'm all over it. I can understand why people would like the Kings to possibly keep it close here, but the way that they play just doesn't. It doesn't go well in high altitude. That's why they usually struggle in places like the Jazz, Denver, you know what I'm saying, maybe Phoenix. So, and they just play way better at the house. I'm on the Nuggets as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stats right now, man, and it doesn't look good for the Kings. I know the Kings are one of the hot teams. Everybody likes them. They're the Cinderella of the NBA, one of the teams with the Nets. I'm off this game. I'm going to try to in-play it. And if I can get a better line than what I got with 7.5 with Denver, I'm going to jump on it. But, yeah, it's an in-play game for me.
Definitely. I'm looking at this Nets game over here right now because the Nets is letting me down, man. They keep fouling too much. They're doing too much. I'm watching this shit, so I'm probably going to throw something at the wall once we get off the show. But not really throw something at the wall. I'm probably going to go jump off the balcony like my man Cameron Joyce did. He jumped off a bridge. I would just jump off the balcony. I'll probably break an ankle. He was trying to break a neck. But you know what I mean? I'm going to figure it out. I don't see how the fuck they losing to the Cavaliers right now, but they got to bounce back in this spot. When it comes to Denver's on the Kings at home, you guys. I mean, Kings, like you said, Cinderella. That's the perfect word to use for this game is Cinderella. That's what they've been right now. The Kings are doing pretty okay, man. Kings +7, yeah, I would see it. They struggle in Denver, man. They struggle in Denver, and Denver is getting healthy. That's the thing we see. They have both of their guards back. You got Murray and Harris playing over there for Denver. It has to be Denver or nothing. I mean, I'm not knocking what this Kings team has been doing as of recent, but you're giving me all my guys back. Well, Harris is still out. I'm sorry, but Harris is still out. But Murray is out there. I mean, Plumlee, Jokic. This Denver team has not really been the same team for the past month. Every other game they have somebody sitting there, the guard sitting there, the player sitting there, somebody feeling some kind of way. This guy feels some kind of way. They're actually getting a little bit healthier over there, man. Game before the All-Star break, gotta be Denver. Has to be Denver. And I'm with Jimmy, too, on this one. This is the over. I'm on over 231 in this spot as well.
Right, yeah, I'm with you on that one. This isn't one of my stronger games. I'm ready to get to these last two games. You know what I'm saying? So I could talk my shit about this one. I'm on the Nuggets. I didn't have anything on the over. I could definitely see it. The line is moving in your direction. You know what I'm saying? Up 4 points. So we know that both of these teams can score points. The Nuggets, they even though they're so good at defense, they can push the pace and score points, especially at the house. The Kings obviously like to push the pace. I like the Nuggets here.
Big man said elevation means nothing at this level of basketball. You cap college, I cap NBA. You cap college, I cap NBA. Let's keep it there. On to the next game. Clippers, Phoenix Suns. What you guys say about that, Teddy B?
I don't know what to think about this game. I didn't even in play. Really didn't look at it, man. I don't know what. I think it seems like the Clippers are trying to settle themselves up for the offseason, and then we know what Phoenix is. They're the dumpster fire of the NBA next to the Knicks. So I have no leans on this game whatsoever.
Jay,
yeah, this game here, this game is really tricky because
this is the game you in play the whole way. You can't bet the total over here. That's a high ass total. I'm thinking it may go under, but we don't know if the Clippers want to play defense. You look at both of these lineups on these teams, you can just see baskets back and forth. Or bricks all night. I don't know what the fuck to think when it comes to this right here, bro. Stay off game. Too many games on the slate that you want to make a bet on this game.
Exactly. It's much better games out there. You know what I'm saying? We know that the Clippers are the much better team. It's just, are they going to win by 9 points at the house? The Suns have lost, numerous amount of games. Obviously the last 10, but they weren't even close. So I'm sorry. The Clippers, you know what I'm saying, outdo them in every single stat, but this is the first game at the house after a long road trip, 6-game road trip, you know what I'm saying, but they did lose it last game. They should want to come in here and win. It's just, the Suns have the tools to keep it close versus the Clippers. They have Booker, you know what I'm saying? They have some players over there, still Jamal Crawford. They got Holmes over there. So I'm staying away from this. I could see the Suns actually covering the spread and the Clippers winning. I'm staying away from it.
Yeah, well, I want to touch on the elevation factor. Sal's being rude, not being rude. You cap college, I'm capping NBA. Elevation does have something to do with you cap the different nuggets on a regular basis. That elevation does affect it. It has the same effect in NFL as well. You know what I mean? NFL players going up to the Mile High and playing. So, yeah, elevation does have a lot to do with it. I'm in Las Vegas. I go to Denver at least twice a year. I got folks that stay in Denver. So we go visit them at least twice a year, me and wife, and it affects me. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm out of breath when I go up there, and I smoke cigarettes and weed and shit. So, and I feel like I'm out of it once I go up there, man. You don't feel right. Some people I know can't even travel up to Denver because it messes with their blood or does something to them. They can't even go up in those elevations. So, yeah, it has something to do with it and just in basic theory of life. You know what I mean? It's a basic theory of life. It has something to do with it. All sports. That's just a fact. Last game, Golden State, Portland, J Money. I know you on Portland. I'm loving what you was telling me. I was trying to get you to convince me to take it Portland. You know my Portland Trailblazers just got picked up Cantor as well too from the Knicks after they let him go. They picked up Cantor. Golden State, no Cousins, no Livingston. He looked like he's questionable to play. My team, Portland, man, we have a hard time guarding the perimeter, man, and guarding the three-point line out there. I have to look at the over in this spot, Jay, and that's the only way I played it, man. I took the over 234 in this spot because we don't protect the three. With Cousins being out, with Iggy being out, Golden State's going to chuck up more threes. Because a team like Portland, they're going to allow you to shoot those threes. And what are we going to do? Respond at home, and we put up points at home, man. I'm not going to join the side here, but I like the over in the Blazers and Golden State game.
Yep, I can dig that. Let me get ready. I have a bunch to say about this shit, man. I know everyone and their grandma gonna be on the Warriors. What? -3? What? They -3 against the Blazers? Blazers aren't good. They're not that good, man. Come on. Warriors gonna go out there and smash them. Boy, they best team in the league, man. They got Cousins this year. Oh, check the injury report. He's not playing tonight. Iguodala. Oh, he's a damn good defender. He's not playing tonight. Oh, Livingston, backup point guard. He's not playing tonight. I can tell you that I don't think the Warriors care about this game. Seeing that the injuries, the people that they have set out in this one, which I had a feeling that Kerr was going to sit some players, definitely was very telling to me. I don't think they care about this game. They ready to get to the All-Star break. Their players are in the All-Star activities. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, no one's born. Are they finna go on vacation? No, they got to get ready for the All-Star game. Your 3-point contest, all type of shit, man. So I'm on the Blazers here. I'm on them first half money line plus 105, and I'm on them full game money line. I got it plus 135, plus 130, and plus 125. The motherfucker been going down all day, man. I think that's the right move, man. You see this small of a spread, it's not that easy, bro. You know damn well the public is gonna be all over Golden State minus 3. It didn't dip down to 2.5. They're gonna hop on that shit, but the line's going the other way, man. Give me the Blazers here. I can't say I don't have anything on the over or under. I just like the Blazers here. Nothing is guaranteed. I could lose. I could look like a dumbass, but I'm fading the Blazers. I'm fading the Warriors. If the Blazers win, I need my credit.
Teddy B. Yeah. At first, the only play I really looked at was either the Portland first half or first quarter. But right now, the first quarter line is at plus just a half point for Portland. That's really the only place I'm looking at. I don't really know what I'm going to get, so I'm going to live in play this game. Because either way you look at it, if it looks like the Warriors have nailed it in and you can get a better line, you can still get a good number with Portland. So I'm going to live in play this game, man. But first look at it, you guys are right. It looks like a tricky spot, and I think everybody's going to be on the Warriors. And for whatever reason, it's only minus 3. So I'm going to live in play this.
I hear you there. And shout out everybody. Listen, we had the Nets first half. I did on a little parlay money line. If y'all tell me on that, my bad. But you got your money back if you took that in play plus 3.5. And I got that plus 3.5. And also when I still said 2 was at plus 4.5. So anybody tell me on that in play, Nets first half plus 3.5, we got some money right there, man. We all ate right there. J Money, Teddy B, thank you guys for tuning in, for joining me as always. Well, always J Money for on the show. And Teddy B, I know you had to work and you still came in and made it on here and participated in the show with us. Bruh, Teddy B, you want to give your plays out again for the night, man? Let everybody know what you own. And then J Money, you want to follow him up. Actually, Teddy, you want to tell them where they can find you at too, what you own, or if you got something for all, man, drop it off.
Yeah, so you guys can follow me at Teddy B _ numero uno. We cashed today in Champions League. If you guys follow me on Twitter, man, it was one of the easiest bets. If you follow soccer and you got Real Madrid, team total over 1.5, and plus money, I mean, it was just a no-brainer. So if you followed me, we cashed that. I made some personal bets on Real, first team to score, pick them. I mean, we cashed with Real Madrid. They're the better team, so shout out that. And I want to shout out one of our guys, Legs, who is part of Money Game. He likes Sam Houston tonight. He gave it out very early, college basketball. I looked at it. I really endorsed it too. So I'm on Sam Houston for a lot of money. I got it at -4. So if you guys are out there looking for a play, look at that. But yeah, Real, I'm going to tweet my NBA plays out because I have them all written down, if that's okay.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Claudio, he say King Real, post your in plays. You're the King Real champion. I mean, he said you're the in play champions. Yeah, exactly, Claudio. He gave that to y'all. He said take plus 3.5 by halftime. Damn, check the scores, 58-55. And they stole the momentum. Come on, Nets. Let's come back and bust their ass, man. I'm not even taking the second half because I got too much money on already. You know what I'm saying? Money line parlays, buying points with them, and the fucking spread. So, hey, I'm on the Bucks. I'm on the Bucks money line. I can say I did take the Pacers as well. I bought a couple points. I bought it up to 6.5. I'm hoping for a middle in that one. These are small shots. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be parlaying shit. So y'all never know what I got going, man. I'm on Washington Wizards plus the 10. And I wasn't on the under, but I did live and play the under. I usually don't do it in the first quarter, but it was at 224.5. I did live and play that under, I can say. So I hope it don't come back to bite me in the ass. I'm on the Nets big, man. I got them money line, I got them like -5, and I got them -7. So I definitely hope they come back, man. So I guess you could put down for Nets second half. I won't be taking it, but I definitely suggest you guys do. They're finna come back and bust their ass, man. Remember yesterday when I told y'all second half play with Bowling Green, that shit cashed with ease. So I'm on the 76. I got them first quarter -3.5. They up right now. I'm on them first half, and I'm on them full game money line in a couple of parlays though. I did take the under in the Detroit and Boston game. I got it under at 210.5. I did take the Rockets. I bought it to 2. It was at 4. I bought some points to 2 instead of taking the money line. I got a -2 at the -150. I'm on the under. I'm on the under on the Memphis and Bulls game at 208.5. And I did take the Mavs over last night. I'm on the Blazers money line, first half and full game. I'm on the Nuggets tonight. And that's it, man. And I'm on Auburn tonight and Fresno State in college basketball. Y'all go follow me on Twitter right now, man. At J Money is Money. And y'all tune in to King's Court every single day and hit the like button.
Exactly. I'm looking at this. I'm capping this game as we speak while y'all was talking, man. I'm looking down at the second half of this Nets game. And I would like the second. Shut up, Busy, man. My dog, man. I'm telling you. I would take this. The second half, -7.5. I don't have enough fouls coming from the Cavaliers side of the ball. And right now, Jordan Clarkson, they don't seem to have an answer for Jordan Clarkson. I'll tweet something out. Yeah, I'm an in-play guy. I'll tweet out as many in-plays as I possibly can. But at the same time, y'all, I'm not going to spend my whole life just giving basketball plays all day long, all night. I got a family. I got a wife. I got kids. So that's what a DM list for. Love everybody. My plays is in the background, right behind me on my back. You see them. That's the plays. You probably can't see the top, but it say Bucks +4. I got some more plays. You guys wrote them down. I don't know if my wife got the parlays up there. One of them lost. The other one still going on. So we'll see. Yeah, we got a parlay going too. That's the Nets full game, 76ers. And what else was it, babe? Nets, 76ers. And what was the other game? Let me see. My bad, you guys. And Rockets.
Houston.
And Rockets is my max bet too, you guys. Rockets money line at the -175 money line. That's King's Court for today, man. We about to go on a break. I'm gonna need this break, J Money and Teddy B. I'm gonna need about a week off of NBA. I know I need it, and we all cast sports. You know the players need it, and they actually play the game. So shit, just being us, man, it just feel good to rejuvenate your battery, man. Get your battery back right. We got a small set of games tomorrow, everybody. Tomorrow, Valentine's Day. Hopefully, we make you guys some money tonight. So you take a girl out, buy her something nice, or get you a girl that you're trying to get, buy her something nice, take her out to dinner, get you a little good later. So when y'all get that good, make sure you give a shout out to my man Teddy B, my man J Money, and yours truly, King Real. But guess what? We got you laid tonight. See y'all tomorrow, man. God bless. Deuces.